Hi and welcome to another Chain Geek video. I'm Dave as ever. This week we're looking at the Austin Cycles Atto, a very light commuting bike, also camping, caravanning, wherever you want to take a bike that's easy to fold and easy to carry because it's light. We cover the lightness in the video. A couple of key things I'll clarify further that were covered in the video that's following up as well. The only chink in the armour in the Atto I'd say is literally chink in the paint if you fold the bars down too quickly. Other than that, nothing else. Love the Gates chain. No, it's not as fast as it's a belt drive, effectively not a chain, but it's not as fast as or as efficient as a standard well lubed and good condition bike chain. But bearing in mind, when you've got a Gates carbon belt drive, it lasts for 60,000 miles, which you can't say for a stretched and then inefficient metal chain. When you fold the bike up, you don't have to worry about if you're wearing a suit, business clothing, or even any nice clothing. You're not going to worry about getting oil on your clothes or anything like that. Doesn't need any maintenance other than you'll see the chain tensioning that I cover in the video. Cracking piece of kit. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, you can go to a bike to work scheme if you're in the UK and therefore get up to 40% off the price. But it's a lovely piece of kit for commuting, climbing up and down stairs. You're not having to struggle like you would in something like a Brompton. Bromptons, we know, are a style thing. They're fantastic. They're just, everything's comparable with a Brompton. But trust me, this is another level. This is like driving in some ancient original tractor and then being given the very latest computer controlled John Deere. It's a great piece of kit. No, it's not electric, but it's super light and you can whiz everywhere. Something we cover in the video as well is the fact that we did 40 kilometers in it. That is absolutely true, but that was just in one day, and we did even further on other days. So we went to canal paths, off-road trails, mountain bike course, and normal commuting things through London and around, and even compared it, and you'll see this on our Instagram and Facebook page. We even compared it to a normal sort of like 20-mile lap on a road bike and then did it on the Atto. But it's great fun. You can take it most places. Last thing I would improve on it is tubeless tyres. Other than that, lovely bike. Enjoy the video. As you can probably tell, I'm not a small rider. So quick release here on the saddle, and the saddle goes right the way up. Now at 6'6", and most of my height is in my legs, I can get to the saddle height at a very sensible and comfortable commuting height very easily. And of course, for ease of storage, you can quickly drop the saddle down. Really like the GB sign on the frame. Folding is pretty easy. Just release the clip, release the center clip, fold it over, and then what you've got on the back here is two magnets, which we found really useful. So some of the bikes we've tested, you have different ways of clipping themselves together, and sometimes you have to use a bungee spring, but not with this. Just fiddling about the pedals here. The pedals fold in dead easy. First to do this again, probably do the pedals first. Dead light. Key thing to remember about the Atto is that it weighs in, this is the 11-speed version, so obviously it's going to weigh more, so it weighs in at 9.8 kilos. The single speed is 8.3, and if you have the special edition Monaco, that is 7.3 kilograms. So folding it all back together, it's pretty easy. Clip, 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 and you're ready to go. Dead easy. Gears, brakes, all that sort of stuff, all fine. So very easy compared to something like the Brompton. Next level. Disc brakes front and rear, brings it to a stop really easy. On the test rides we did on this, went all the way down a 10% hill, stopped at the bottom, no problem. I know some very experienced cyclists around here have face planted. Another key thing is the chain. The chain isn't a chain, it's a Gates chain, so it's made of man-made materials. It's blooming great, and I'll show you something you can do with it in a second. So you're not going to get oil on yourself. You don't oil it. There's only one really bit of maintenance you do. Schwalbe tyres, fabulous. You can see the disc brakes on this. Tyres were great. One thing I would do to improve it is I'd fit this as standard with self-sealing tubeless tyres. People on tests have gone on about this. How long will that be sturdy over the long term? One of the comments by Austin Cycles themselves is oh, little bell on it, it was lovely. We took this out and tested it far more than most people. They reckon most mags just take a bike out quick, come back and tell you all about it. And, we did, a solid week of testing, rode over 40 kilometres on tracks and blinking all sorts and everywhere really, and it was great. And with the Gates chain, the only thing you need to do is make sure you've got the tension right. There's an app, a Gates app you download, based on the bike you've got and all that sort of stuff. You can test, and that's it. Great little bike, zipping up and down the lanes. Say that we took this everywhere. Lovely to ride.